In this video I will show you how to transfer the drawing to the panel or the canvas so we can use this drawing as a base when we paint. When I paint alla prima, I prefer to find the drawing as I go, finding the big shapes first and working from general to specific. Sometimes I draw with a brush, just dilute my mixture with a medium, and sometimes I start with expressive brush strokes following the flow of direct painting poetry. But when it comes to more complex pieces, or when I do commissions where the likeness is most important, I make a drawing first, sometimes digitally, sometimes with a pencil or charcoal, and I transfer this drawing to the canvas using oil transfer method. When you do the drawing first, it is easier to focus on the aspects of seeing and mixing color and values, and constructive drawing can also settle the understanding of the planes of the head, which is a key to successful portrait painting. So now I will show you my way of transfer. I've made this quick drawing in Photoshop using some sort of side-size method, and I've printed it on my home office printer using regular paper, which is the best for our task. Okay, my drawing was bigger than the paper which printer can print, so I just printed it in 2 tiles. If you want to learn how to do it, I am posting the link into description down below. So now I'm just cutting off the edge on one of the papers, and all I need to do is just to combine them like this. And I use regular Scotch tape just like to glue them together. Yeah, it looks a little bit ugly, but I don't care because I will need these papers for maybe 10 minutes. So all I need is just to keep these 2 pages intact. And I use tape only in areas where I'm not going to draw over. So yeah, and it's enough. Now I'm going to use Van Dyke Brown pigment. Normally I prefer earth pigments because they dry fast and they're really neutral with the tone. And I found that Old Holland Raw Umber or Old Holland Van Dyke Brown are the best because they dry really fast. I don't use any solvents because if I use Gamsol, for example, it will just bleed through the paper and destroy everything. So I'm rather just scumbling this pigment into the paper. And since it is just regular office printer paper, the paint sinks in immediately. So the goal is just to cover everything evenly. I'm using big bristle brush, and it takes, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to cover the whole page. I mean 2 pages. Very important to keep the layer of pigment very even, so I don't need any kind of blotches or any kind of thickness there, because I don't want paint to get into the canvas in areas which I don't want to transfer. Anyways, you can use any earth tone, any earth pigment, just without exceed of oil. So the pigment should be quite dry. So this is my panel. It is a 16 by 16 inches artifacts panel. This is my ballpoint pen, and here is my drawing with a pigment on opposite side. So now I use my mouth stick, which is just selfie rod, and I place it in the way that the rod is not touching the paper, so I can rest my palm and just draw over the lines with a ballpoint pen. It is why the drawing is in light gray color, because if I was printing it black, it will be difficult to see the areas which I already drew on with my ballpoint, with my pen. So just continuation of the process carefully, nicely, holding the paper with one hand and just resting my palm of the right hand on the malt stick. I just visit all the lines. The texture of the canvas is a little bit rough, so it takes some pressure. I need to apply some pressure to the pen. It is why I am drawing with a shorter hatches than usual. With a sleek panel, the lines are even better, but this transfer does its job, so it is absolutely nice. The point is to transfer only the lines. So in the end, I just need clean and clear drawing on the white panel. Such method is the best, because when this transfer dries, you can apply washes, you can apply mediums, you can do whatever you like. Nothing will smudge the drawing. Unlike charcoal, it will remain, and unlike charcoal, it will not affect your first layer. So you can work in very transparent way with the full colors. So you don't have to worry about how charcoal will just tarnish your color choices when you paint over the charcoal lines. And it looks very neat. And it takes just minimum of time. You can see the whole process took maybe, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. And I mean the drawing, and with applying paint maybe 5 minutes more. So in 10-20 minutes you can transfer your drawing easily, just using Office Printer, and it's all. So this is the result. I don't need paper anymore. The drawing is there, and in 1 hour it will be ready to paint on. And this is it. I hope this video was helpful. See you next time.